Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with some more Warhammer 40k Gladius Relics of War by request. So we're picking up where we left off at the end of our first impressions video. I will have a link right up here for you guys if you missed out on that. But this will be effectively part 2 of maybe a short little let's play that we'll do on the game. The content is obviously limited, the game is still in development and there's only one faction to play. But we'll kind of ride this particular campaign out and just see where we end up. So anyways, I think our turn is mostly finished. This was the only unit I could find that hadn't actually moved yet, and that is totally okay because we want them in guard stance anyways. You may recall if you saw the last episode that there is a group of enslavers up there somewhere that we don't really want to tangle with just yet. So I'm going to try to back them up with this unit here. Between the two of them, they may be able to handle it. At least that's my hope. So we'll try to get on that, and then I've gone ahead and I have queued up, whoops, got to click the nameplate there, queued up another tactical marine for training. We also have the armory under construction as well, and we have a captain that is being recruited as well. So let's exit the city and advance our turn. We'll see what the AI decides to do. Hopefully those enslavers stay up in the north and don't come after us. It looks like that's exactly what they've done. So let's send you guys up north. You guys continue to stay on your guard stance. We'll march them both probably around this way. I'd like for them to advance together. Pushing them through this narrow choke point opens up whichever one's in front to being taken over. So I don't really want that. They can, advance side by side on this side. So that makes more sense to me at least. Let's see. Oh, those tech priests. Well, let's go ahead and attack them. It's actually in their favor. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. They're out of your range. Let's push you to here. And that does take them out of your view, but I'm going to try to pull back closer to this. And our armory is complete, so we can start training stuff there once we research whatever it is we want to train there. Obviously we have nothing right now, so it's kind of irrelevant. Dormitories are up next. Those are going to expand our population cap, so we're at 5 of 6 right now. That'll get us up to 12, which means we can start building a lot more stuff here. And it looks like our captain will be ready next turn. So fantastic. Let's go ahead and advance again. And we'll have to keep an eye on those tech priests. It looks like they have attacked me. So... oh no, that's actually from the razorweed. I completely neglected to realize that. Yeah, let's get you guys out of there. We'll have you stand next to this. So, heroes. This is our captain. And he looks like he's from a different chapter, no less. Anyways, this is a powerful hero unit that can manifest extraordinary abilities to vanquish his foes or protect his allies. Choose your first ability by pressing that's like the level up button, and selecting your desired ability. Some abilities might be passive or have a longer or shorter cooldown. Most abilities can, however, be leveled up multiple times to increase their power. Cool. So let's go ahead and level him up. We have, it looks like, 4 potential choices. This one requires him to be level 6, though. So let's see. Power sword. We know what a power sword is, or at least I would assume you do if you're watching this. But anyways, increases the attacks when attacking. So he has 4 attacks. Does that mean he gets like 5 now? Maybe 6? This consumes his action, but it restores 20% hit points. That could be very useful. Deeds of Glory. The chapter gains influence when captain gains experience. That would probably be a good one to take early because that will sort of, scale with him. So we'll be gaining influence as long as he's gaining XP. And I think that's a good early choice. So we'll grab that. We can rename him as well if we want to make him Captain so-and-so. Anyways, let's push you up there. We'll have you join these guys in their fight with the enslavers. I also need to run you through the little thing that they're standing on, because that will give them... I'll give him... what was this? that adamantium weave vest, so he'll get a little bit of extra armor if he goes and picks that up. Actually, if I click on you, can I just... Yeah, okay, so I can just give it to you. We've already claimed it. Cool, so I don't need to go too far out of my way then. I mean, he probably would have walked over it anyways, but... There we go. So, do I need another captain? Not enough resources. We don't have enough power right now. Okay, fair enough. As soon as we do, we will try to get on that. Right, so my requisition per turn is actually not great. We need to get a bit more. This will actually help with that, though. We need to acquire some more tiles. So down here, you need to be healing. And let's try to avoid the razor weed if we can, but you guys can go help them out. Let's get you healing as well. Once you're back up to full health, we'll advance you guys to go deal with those tech priests. Okay, so back up here. Let's get you marching. Let's send you guys... We'll go here and here. We don't see the enslavers. They should be somewhere up over by that. Maybe behind it. Although they did move, it's possible that they moved off after we kind of, you know, got their attention. You still need to be healing. You still need to be healing. So those guys aren't going anywhere this turn. That's fine. You are back at full strength. You've got a ways to go, and this is getting there. Right, so let's push you up to here. Advance you guys very slowly. We want to be able to take advantage of any of our, you know, range advantage. Take advantage of our range advantage. You know what I mean. I'm gonna peek with you guys. Yeah, run over here and shoot them. How do we do? We took a bit of damage. Okay, so we did get the better of them there still. If I move you to there, you can actually shoot them, so let's do that. That'll just soften them up a bit more, so when they counterattack, they will be even weaker. I wish you could hit them from there, but that's not possible, so let's keep moving. And yeah, we really need to up our income for quite a few things, actually. What is that? That's interesting. I don't know what that was. Right, well, keep shooting. But I'm sure something is over there. And now I'm a bit curious as to what. Wait, why couldn't you attack them? Was that some ability that they had that prevented you from attacking? Oh no, you did. It just kind of bugged out. Right, so we did kill them. That's good. You guys are going to need to heal a bit now. So before I forget, let's get you healing. And let's have the captain push up to the trader. That'll give him the option to open the shop and see what is available. Okay, in the item shop you can trade influence in return for items. Simply click on the item you wish to buy or sell. Note that many common items have a limited number of uses, but the Jokero have an endless supply of these. I think the Jokero are like the orangutan race, if I remember right. They're the ones that make the digital weapons. But they're kind of an obscure 40k thing, not something that's really... I mean, digital weapons are still in all the most recent codices, but I don't know if the Jokero really make any appearances anymore. They're like a rogue trader era type thing. Anyways, the rarest and most powerful items available and artifact item are artifact items, many of which cannot be bought but must be acquired in other unknown ways. Okay. Recovery package, that's like a med kit, essentially. Armorplast bracers. This is a passive bonus. So it gives him +1 armor, which would be nice, but we already have something similar. I'm not too worried about any of that right now. Okay. So let's have you guys push up. We'll go here and here. Okay, so there's the enslaver. We'll get as many shots on them before they close with us as we possibly can. And how are we doing here? It looks like there's one more turn on our dormitories, one more turn on these tactical marines, And once the dormitories are finished, we'll start acquiring some more tiles. We'll have to see which one is most suited to our needs, but we can decide that later. Okay. Castle and Robot, that's what that was. And wow, we just got ruined right there. We're going to need to fall back. Okay, so our Assault Marine research is done. If you guys aren't familiar with Assault Marines, I assume you probably are, but they're basically just more melee-oriented Marines with jump packs. So I imagine they'll get some increased movement, but I have never actually used them. So that may or may not be true. But generally, you know, in tabletop and stuff, they have better movement. So I would think that that would be reflected here as well. Okay, we got more tactical Marines ready to move out. Let's send you guys this way because we could use some help down here. Let's have you start firing on that thing. Wow, he is pretty durable. Let's get you pulling back because he just nearly demolished you. Right, start shooting at them. 4.3, it's acceptable. Let's get you up here and you can start shooting as well. Okay, did we drop one yet? No. I'm gonna have the captain run up there. Actually, the captain's less durable than the tactical Marines are, but he can't attack at range, so I could push him forward, but I risk losing him if I do that. There is only one of them, so I think he'll be fine. I also want to see what kind of damage he does. 8.1, so he hits pretty hard. He did take a bit of damage there. Alright, dormitories are finished. So these two these two tiles are completely used up on building slots. We're currently acquiring this tile, which will give us a bit more power, which we desperately need because we're actually running a little bit over capacity right now with that last tactical Marine. Once we've finished that, I'll probably acquire another. Let's see, that would give me power. But that minus 25 concerns me. So maybe I'll just stick with these for now. We can actually build power generation buildings. There are generators that we can construct. So that's something that we should consider. Let's see. Scout bikes. Librarians. Kraken bolts. That isn't a doctrine. So this would just be a passive bonus as far as I can tell. That would be pretty useful, so let's do it. And let's see, we discovered Archicopia. Hollow like a blown egg, this artifact houses a range of ancient edible flora and associated hydroponic devices that would attract the eye of any ancient collector. Both the plants and devices are of great use to any city, allowing them to massively increase their food production. So that is this guy up here. As opposed to the one we discovered down here, this is an ancient servitor which boosts production. Okay, so the castle and robot looks to have retreated, which is good because we probably would not have won that fight. We'll need a lot of tactical Marines and probably some heroes down there to take them on. So let's see, they're gonna kind of diddle him with their tentacles, and 1.7 damage is not too bad. He'll be able to soak a few more of those. So let's have you continue pushing this way. One more turn on that reclamation thing. You guys can now shoot from a safe distance, and we'll make sure to shoot first because again there's no counterattack against the ranged attack, so that kind of preserves their health and makes them hit a little bit less hard when he goes in for his next swipe with that power sword. And that puts another down, so that will hamper their effectiveness considerably. I'm actually really impressed with his damage output. I was sort of expecting him to be the opposite. Generally, hero characters in games, especially strategy games, are sort of like the tanks, but they don't always have the best damage output. They're usually just a character that can soak lots and lots of damage. He seems to be the opposite. He's actually putting up, or soaking the damage pretty effectively, given that he only has 8 hit points. These guys have 16. But really his main strength is his damage. Let's see, it wants me to start producing stuff, but I can't really afford to do that right now. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off actually, because that would require me to spend virtually all of my requisition. It would also put us at a deficit for our requisition because we'd be losing 1.5 per turn if we train them. Same goes for those guys, and then we'd be at an even greater power deficit. So we'll wait. We don't need any of that right now. Population is now at 6, so we did get those dormitories in there pretty much just in time, so we won't have to worry about you know, slowing down our own upgrades and stuff because of that, or because of that cap. So let's go ahead and advance again. Once this is finished, I will start building a generator there. Castle and Robot is back, and he's attacking our fortress, but that does have the most hit points, so that's probably for the best. And these guys can start firing on him. He does have a ranged weapon though, so retreating is not really going to do a whole lot for us. Let's see, 2.3 damage. That's not great, but at least it's something. Getting some more tactical marines down there to help out. Go ahead and start shooting. 0.8. Wow. Oh man. This guy is pretty durable. Hopefully he keeps attacking that. If he attacks these marines, they're probably going to die, which may not be the worst thing because, you know, we could do to cut some spending. You shoot there. Is that going to be enough? No, but these guys attacking will. Alright, so down you go. Much easier to deal with those enslavers when we have heroes around. So, let's see. Skip, heal, guard, hold position. Wait, what? Why did that go away? Disband. Maybe these guys have to do it. Oh no, we already got it. Okay, my bad. Right, well, you should probably sit there and heal yourself for a bit. I would like to start working on a generator right here. And we should probably build a refectory somewhere as well, because that will help with our requisition quite a bit. Cool. Okay. I think that's it for this turn. Castle and Robot is attacking my tactical marines. That almost killed that unit. Right. Well, why don't you pull back a bit? Feel free to continue shooting. Maybe he will divert his attention elsewhere now. But, you know, we can only hope. 2.1. That's a little bit better than last time. 1.2. The thing is, if I put them there, they're going to take some passive damage. So I'm actually going to move them this way. They won't be able to attack this turn, but, you know, the following one I'll be able to get them into better position. Over here, let's have you push that way. Let's have you push to here. We won't be super aggressive. Actually, I should have been, because this is all coastline. And we'll get the captain to there. Oh, I should have let you heal a bit more. Let's hold this position here. And we'll give him a chance to recover his HP. So he continued to fire on that other unit of marines and killed them. That does give us a bit of requisition back. You guys are just going to sit there. We'll put you on guard duty. Let's get you up here to protect your captain. Whoops. Don't do that. Shoot at him. Okay, so there's another 2 damage or so. We keep laying in here, but we're pretty much just scratching the paint at this point. Let's get you to there, and that should allow you to start firing. 0.5, wow. Alright, well, we're slowly chipping away. There's another tile acquired, so now we're building the generator. Following that, I will probably queue up a refectory here. That one had the best bonus, right? 25? Let's see. 25, 25. That makes no difference. Let's build it here. Might be better to build 2 generators there or something. Okay, what's he gonna do? sure he's going to do something. Come on, what's it going to be? Oh, he's going to attack them. I think they're more deadly at close range. It looks like he's certainly doing more damage. Because he's using different weapons as far as I can tell. When he attacked the building, he used that shoulder-mounted cannon. When he attacks them at close range, he's firing the guns on his arms as well as a flamethrower. And so it seems like, yeah, he is more deadly up close. Up here, you are still nowhere near healed, so we'll just kind of hang around. I should tell you guys to go on guard duty first. There we go. You're already on guard duty. You're healing. And let's see, 3 more turns on that. Right. Okay, well, let's advance. They probably need to get out of there. I'm not too worried about it, though. We can replace them fairly easily. Somehow we're still hemorrhaging requisition, though. It says we're gaining +4 per turn, but we're actually losing quite a bit per turn. So I'll need to look into that. 0.5 damage there. There's no way you're getting out of there, so just keep fighting. We'll be able to take it down, but it's going to cost us this unit more than likely. So let's see. We were at 11. It says +4 per turn. Where are we going to be following turn? Okay, so we went up 5. Good to know. Kraken bolts are done. So, an Astartes derived upgrade to the standard bolter, this kit allows a bolter to fire Kraken penetrator rounds, hard-tipped projectiles with a heavier explosive charge. Regular bolters do have an explosive charge. They're basically like mini rockets. These heavier rounds are much favored by the Space Marine Deathwatch alien hunters. Because from what I've seen and read about them and stuff, they basically function as like just flat upgrades. I don't know that there's really a downside to them. Let's see, are we gonna get more damage here? 0.7. I don't know if that was more than we were doing before. 2.1. Can you guy, just the one of you, save yourself? No, you can't. Let's choose a new project. I think we're gonna research. How do I go back to tier 1? Oh, right here. Duh. Let's do scout bikes. That'll be fairly quick, and that'll give something to train in our armory if we decide to use it. Okay, one more turn on the generator. That's good. And then the following turn we'll get that refectory going. How are you guys looking up here? Okay, so probably be ready to move next turn. He's going to attack and kill those tactical marines. And then vanish, unfortunately. So they'll have to advance to deal with him, but we should be able to kill him this turn. So if you guys push to there. Oh, he leveled up. Let's have the building attack first. And he might actually survive this turn. I think that level up may have saved him. Are you going down? It doesn't look like you have any health left. Oh, come on. Alright, he's going to get another good shot in on us, but whatever. Okay, generators in. We are now on a surplus of energy. The refectory is going up next. I don't think it's going to be a good idea to train any more units until that's done. We don't even have the ability to, really, so we should probably hold off on that. Following that, we'll acquire probably this tile right here. They're going to attack, or he's going to attack the Space Marines. It's going to attack the Space Marines. Building, go ahead and fire. And there's the kill. Perfect. So I'm going to have you guys move back to there and then start healing yourselves. You are back to full strength, so we can start advancing. Let's send you that way. We'll have you push up behind him, and you can move up to there. So getting into some snowy territory here. Another population surplus. Really don't have anything to use those for yet. Although, let's see, the generators do require them as well, so anything we build requires them. It's good to know. Even the dormitories require somebody to staff them. I guess we needed a janitor to man the dormitories. Okay. You should be healing. You guys should be scouting forward. Let's let the captain take charge. An Imperial Bastion. Okay. It looks hostile, so let's get moving up to deal with it. Really? You guys can't shoot it? Why can't you do that? You can only attack it from there. Interesting. Alright, well, start meleeing it then. You are going to take some damage, but I think you'll... Yeah, I was going to say you'll get the better of that exchange. It'd be cool if you could claim some of this stuff. It may be possible, I just don't know how. But like an Imperial Bastion, you'd think they wouldn't fire on Space Marines, but then, you know, who knows who's actually manning it. Could be some heretics or traitors in there. 0.3. So he's actually pretty resilient to damage, even though he doesn't have a lot of hit points. They've already gone ahead and attacked. They're going to go ahead and attack because I queued up those actions last turn. You can go ahead and melee the thing. Not bad. Alright, let's choose a research. Let's see. Grants infantry units the ability to throw anti... That could be pretty useful, so let's get that. Because I think that just gives all of my tactical marines the ability to start throwing them, which might be a better alternative to dealing with those robots, for example, than just taking turns shooting them. You're still healing. How are we doing over here? One more turn on the refectory. We'll probably need a few of those, to be honest, because we were trying to get our requisitions per turn up to 20. That'll give us a nice boost, but it won't get us to our objective, so once this gets opened up, we'll maybe build one there. I don't like putting all my eggs in one basket, though, so I don't want to put all the refectories in one place. And they gain the same bonus regardless of which of these tiles we build them on, so it's not like one is objectively better than the other. I'm sure we're taking some shots over here. It looks like they dropped one of our marines on that side. Feel free to lay into them there. We're actually pretty well defended on this part of the map. Like, oh, we got Kroot Hounds trying to flank us, too. I would be very surprised to see anybody effectively attack us. I mean, I shouldn't say that because they probably will end up doing it. Oh, good, he leveled up, as did some of these other guys. But they have such a rough trek to get to us that I would imagine it'd be very difficult. Like, me as the player, I don't know that I would even want to necessarily consider it, because attacking a bunch of Space Marines through like very narrow corridors and like this really rough rocky terrain covered in wireweed could be very difficult. But the AI, I'm sure, will try to find a way. Let's see. Let's give him the ability to heal. I feel like that'd be pretty useful. It's like if you throw that on... I don't think he can use it this turn. Does it just heal him? It might just restore his hit points, but we'll see. We'll play with it a little bit. Okay, so refectory's done. We're up to 16. We're going to, again, reclaim this, and then as soon as that's done, I will go ahead and have another refectory built there. Actually, if I decide to claim these, it may be a better idea to build them there. Let's see, so loyalty. Indicates the population's dedication to your cause. Each point of loyalty increases or decreases the city's total resource output by 2%. That's what I'm concerned about. So that'll give us a minus 25. Which, combined, like if we grabbed a few of these, that could basically cut all of our loyalty. Which would be bad. That would effectively drop us down to like 3.5. It looks like 4. Which could really, really hurt. That would actually put us lower than just the base level from our fortress, so that would be hard to overcome. There is some nice requisition bonuses there, though. I don't know if it's worth it, though. Yeah, a lot of this has loyalty penalties. We may have to push east and north, because it looks like going south is going to be pretty costly. Like, we can grab that and maybe expand out from there, but no, that's about as far south as we can go without taking those penalties. Maybe later on we can grab these when the penalty won't be as bad. I mean, it'll still be bad. It's just that we'll have so much loyalty that it won't affect us as much. But in the meantime, I think we will just kind of expand to the north. That'll give us some research bonuses as well. Okay, so the Bastion's attacking. Oh my god, all these crew hounds. What the hell? I'm telling you guys, the wildlife in this game is the real threat. Yeah, so this tactical marine unit is dead. How are we supposed to handle that? Like, I didn't aggro them. I didn't go out there. I mean, I did shoot one of them, but it's not like I was, you know, running around out there and pulled all their aggro over here. They came to me. Okay. Oh, did you use your heal? You did. Right. Okay, let's cancel that so you don't do anything without me. Loyalty is dropped below 0. Really? So what is costing us loyalty exactly? That's one thing I find. Let's see, from population. Okay, so we need more buildings to make up for our population. Right. Well, what other buildings do we have that produce it? The Apothecarians give it to us, but that's about it. That and the Reclusium, but again, those two things we don't need a lot of. That is a difficult call. We can't upgrade this to give us more. So loyalty is becoming an issue, and that is going to affect our production, but there's not a lot I can do about it right now. So let's see. Exit the city. Hopefully those Kroot Hounds go away. Down here, you are nearly healed up. Okay, let's pop back up here. Nope, they're coming right at us. That is great. I don't think they'll be able to hurt him too much, but still, it is going to be hell dealing with these guys because there's so many of them. They just took a bunch of damage, and some of these guys leveled up. So I think all of our tactical marines are going to die here, because I don't even know if there's a way for us to get out. Okay, we have frag grenades. Before you die, why don't you try one? Just killed one of them. It's like 4 damage. Okay. Could you attack for me? Let's see. So he deals with Kroot Hounds pretty effectively. That's good. We're going to put you in guard stance now. And as soon as we get some more requisition, we'll put out a few more tactical marines, but they're just so damn squishy, it's hard to keep them on the battlefield. Let's see. Oh, the captain can throw a frag too. Well, you've already attacked. Can you throw this on top of? Like, is that just an extra thing you can do? No. Okay, so it queues it up. We don't want that. Instead, let's do... I don't know. I think that would be good, because that's just, again, another little bonus we can add on to give us some more versatility. Down here, we're waiting for this. Once we've done that, we'll go ahead and build another refectory there. In terms of loyalty, I have no idea what to do. There may be some buildings we can produce that'll help mitigate that, but for right now, I just don't see any options. Okay, let's jump back up here and see what these Kroot Hounds are doing. Okay, so the Bastion killed our tactical marines. So now it's our captain against all of these Kroot Hounds. And I think he can win this, but this isn't a fight I'd like him to be taking. He's kind of surrounded, though. So I don't know what to do there. Alright, so yeah, you can't move, you just have to fight. So, cut your way out, I guess. He can almost one-shot them. Oh, but he shook them. That's interesting. So they might flee. Okay, that's done. Let's build the refectory there. And I'm wondering if we should just build more apothecarians. The problem is they do require energy. But then everything does, so maybe that's better than just being low on loyalty. I don't know at this point. I have absolutely no idea. Okay, so that's the end of our turn. Let's watch this play out. I think the Bastion's the real threat to him at this point. But none of them are doing a lot of damage. It's like 0.3 at the most. 0.1 there from that weakened unit. So I think once he kills that one, it may be enough to shake the rest of them and make them flee. They already are shaken, so it's just a matter of, you know, making that finally take effect or take hold. And I think getting a kill in here might be enough to do it. They broke. Okay, so it got one of them. What to do over here? That will give us more influence, which would be nice. We're actually not actively gaining any influence, so we should probably do something like that. That'll give us more research. Let's build one of these. We won't get a bonus from any of those, so build it there. Huh. Okay. Back up here. He's taking some shots. 0.4 damage there. That's a little bit more than last time, but still not a significant amount. He can take a turn to heal himself too, so that will be useful. It's only 20% of his health though, so it won't get him back to full. But it'll get him enough HP to hang in there. Let's see. I thought they broke. Apparently they didn't. Nine damage. They broke. They broke. Okay. So what are they going to do? Are they just going to sit there? Are they going to keep attacking? That thing's not going to break. It is a building after all. 0.4. So the fact that they've broken doesn't seem to really matter. They are doing less damage though, so I guess that's how it takes shape, but I would think if they're broken they would just flee or stop engaging. Right, well, get rid of them. Down they go. And if he levels up, that would be really useful, because I can give him more attacks. Down here, I need to figure out how to fix our population issues. We're overpopulated right now, which is the problem. 2 upkeep, 2.5. So the scout bikes are actually less expensive. I'm going to take some scout bikes. And you know what? I'm curious. Does this give me loyalty? Are you producing loyalty right now? It doesn't seem like it. It would appear that they are not. So, yeah, it's just those buildings and then whatever we get through our research. Inspires loyalty. So, we'll probably do the chaplain next and see if he helps in any way. Fortress expansion increases the influence radius of the city. Ah, we need that. Okay, so we're going to research the chapel next, and we'll build a couple of those. Fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, let's advance. Let's go back up here so we can see fighting. 2 Kroot Hounds in the Bastion left. They're slowly chipping away at his health, but it's very slow going for them. It's pretty slow going for us too, just because he can only attack 1 unit at a time. And it takes about 2 hits to kill the Kroot Hounds. As soon as he levels up though, I think we can start one-shotting them. Until then though, let's just keep chipping away. Oh, we did shake the Bastion. That's funny. Okay, so we're up to 10. Our loyalty is getting pretty bad, actually. Alright, don't want to build energy generators there. I'd prefer to build... I'll probably just do 2 over here then. So that's what we'll do next. I'll queue up one of those. We continue to attack. We continue to take hits. I think once I've dealt with all the Kroot Hounds, I'll take a turn to heal him and then have him fight the Bastion. Hopefully by then the scout bikes are finished and they can, you know, come help him out. Ooh, crack grenade, perfect. That actually might help him with the building too. Oh, good, and we've met our objective. Sweet. Okay, go ahead and finish them off. There you go. I'm going to try a crack grenade on the building and see if that's a better use of his time than hitting it with a sword. Okay, so that refectory's done. What are we doing now? Right, the influence. Then we're going to get some more power. Following that, we should probably do some research. Or, excuse me, one of the research buildings, the librarium. Which, interestingly, doesn't train the librarians. Okay, so we need this. That's going to be a little while. And checking the time, I think we're going to go ahead and end the episode here. We started to gain some ground, and then we lost a bit of ground. That Castellan robot really did a number on us down in the south. The horde of Kroot Hounds up here kind of overwhelmed us. And so luckily this hero is, or this captain is just an absolute badass. So hopefully we can get our loyalty and requisition stuff in order over here and start cranking out more Marines like we had at one point earlier, and then start making another push. Luckily, none of our enemies have started coming for us yet, so, you know, that's probably something we'll start seeing soon, but had they come this turn, we would have been in real trouble. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Warhammer 40k Gladius Relics of War. That's one hell of a name. That's a lot of words. Anyways, I had some fun playing Gladius with you guys, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.